Godzilla vs. Kong, edited by Josh Schaefer, directed by Adam Wingard, and screenplay by Eric Pearson, Max Bronstein, released in 2021. Turn your brain off, ignore the plot, and watch two giant monsters run into each other over and over again. This is a brilliantly stupid film, but really worth a watch, especially if you're listening to this near the time of release and it's still in the cinemas. It's June 2021, and I've not been to the cinema for 9 months, and this is the first film I've seen back in the pictures since we went into lockdown, and my goodness, was this a lot of fun. If you're unaware who Godzilla or King Kong are, where have you been for the last century? They are the biggest monsters in cinema, and in this film, they have to fight, and then they have to team up to fight the evil corporation's robot monster. That's the plot. There are intricacies that involve going into the center of the earth and conspiracy theories, but fundamentally, this is a film where you watch it to watch a lot of destruction happen. And if that's the sort of film you love, and I need like one of those every now and again, this film is definitely for you. It's the fourth film in the series. If you watched the previous one that came out, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and were disappointed by it like I was, this one is an awful lot better. There actually is a plot. There are characters that you believe in. Brian Tree Henry does a brilliant job playing a conspiracy theorist who runs a podcast that made me giggle all the way through just for how real he seems. Damien Bachar plays the bad guy in this, the head of the evil corporation, and he chews the scene throughout. It's a joy to watch him acting. The other really impressive thing about it that you don't really notice until you notice it is the CGI work in this. I'm not sure what was real and what wasn't. And when you're talking about a film involving a 100-foot dinosaur and a 100-foot gorilla destroying downtown Hong Kong, and it just looks picture perfect. That's the biggest compliment you can have. It's pretty incredible, some of the CG work in this. And the fact that you just don't notice it is probably the biggest compliment I can give to it. So if you have a spare 10 to 15 euros and fancy a trip to the cinema, I would highly recommend making this your first after lockdown trip. Are there any other characters you can think of with the longevity of King Kong that were made for cinema? Because I can't, and seeing as it's been around for almost 100 years, that's a very impressive run. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. For the latest information, our Instagram is in the description below.